mark down your I star 2. So you are still at B. Your IR shifts right because foreigners buy from you. But the country decided to raise interest rate and you assume it's above point B. So you are still at B, to go away, but you know your interest rate is smaller than I star 2. Okay, so in this case, you would then discuss, you will have massive capital outflow, and your BP now is a deficit, and your currency now will weaken. Right, okay, so this is the next part that may be a little bit intimidating for some of you, but if you do it in a very systematic manner, it'll take a bit of time to run through it. It was an assumption that the BP is above point B, so that I can see. Alright, my interest rate is lower than I star 2, so funds will flow into foreign countries because the returns of the FA is stronger. So massive capital outflow, BP is a deficit. Right? There's no need to discuss income. You're still at point B. You didn't move your point at all. But comparing interest rate, your currency weakened. Then you repeat again. Okay? If you are under fixed exchange rate, you can see because your currency weakened, so government now will buy the local currency. Right? Money supply will go down because you pick it up from economy. LM will shift up. And when you do so, interest rate will go up to I star 2. Okay? And you will reach a point, let's call it E. Okay? And you can see income at point E is lesser than income at point D. I'll show you in a moment. So don't need to draw. You are at point B, your currency weakens. Government will buy, LM shift up. Okay, so let's go to the diagram and check. You're still at B, so don't hurry too. Government buy the currency, LM shift up to I star 2. That is point B. I don't compare to A at all, compare to B. Previously, if they didn't raise their interest rate, you go to B. Now they raise their interest rate, you go to E. So income at point E is lesser than income at point B. So just now you said you benefited from that inflation, but now you don't. Right? You don't necessarily benefit. Okay, so YE, income at point E, is lesser than income at point B. Okay, then finally, we are doing flexible exchange rate. Double check, your E went down, your real exchange rate goes down, NX is now positive. Okay, and your IS will now have to shift right. You are at point B, put your pen at B and shift IS, and you will recognize that interest rate will also pick up. Okay, and you must end at I star 2. And let's call it point F. Now if you compare income at point F, it's larger than income at point A. Okay, go to the diagram, and look for point F for this. So divide the analysis into two. First part is the effect of inflation. Second part is if they raise interest rate to fight inflation, with the assumption it's above point B. Then you go back and try what it is between A and B. Right? Okay? So don't be intimidated. You look at all your standard analysis, they are the same. It's always comparing where is the size of BP, the exchange rate, and the adjustment. Okay, so go to the diagram. This is your point S. You are at point B. Currency weaken, IS shift to the right. And you must go back to I star 2. Right, so if you compare F with A, then you see now under flexible exchange rate, you benefit. So don't compare F with B, it's not meaningful, it's F with A. Because you were looking at flexible exchange rate on A, flexible exchange rate on F. The comparison must be very meaningful. You are comparing two different scenarios. Okay, right? And then you go back and practice. Okay, so now consider if I star 2, okay, or you can say the BP2 now lies between A and B. Right, and discuss change in income under fixed and flexible. Go back and try yourself. Okay, so all we know is interest rate goes up. It didn't tell us up to where. So it can be above point B, which we analyze. It's easier. But it is possible that the I star 2 or the BP2 lies between A and B. So you draw another set. Don't use the big diagram. If you use the big diagram, it's a bit messy. Draw a new set, then analyze what happens to income when you compare fixed and flexible exchange. Okay, now, we wish to know this is only a 7-mark answer. And it appears in part C of the long question. It's not a 20-mark, it's only 7. Right? And over time, if you keep practicing, you will get it. So this was a standard question they used to test. And you also should know, they like to shift BP. Okay, right? So we'll take a break from here. Let's come back at 1:50.